Introduction to Business Studies. This chapter provides you with the knowledge of the different components of business studies. Now, from the day we were born up to now, we've seen businesses as we move around. When we buy our textbooks for schools, those are businesses running, and we expect you as a student, by the time you get to SS3 and finally to the university, you should understand how businesses are run. And being educated, you should be able to give experts knowledge on how best one can run a business. Now, that's the essence of studying business. That's the essence of studying this subject. We should be able to understand the different components of an office, understand the different components of a business. Now, at the end of this chapter, you should be able to explain the meaning, state the importance, identify the components, and list career opportunities in business studies. Okay, now let's go to the definition. Business studies is a study of the component parts of the business environment, such as office practice, bookkeeping, keyboarding, commerce, and computer education. Now, listed there are the various components of business studies: survey, bookkeeping, keyboarding, commerce, computer education, and we also have office practice. Now, these are 5 key areas of business studies. So whatever business we're running, whatever business we're looking into, bookkeeping is very important. We need to understand the concept of bookkeeping. Keyboarding. Now, those days when I was in school, we studied the manual with the typewriter, but this time around it's going to be computer based. Then commerce, computer education, as I told you before. Now, as I told you before, these are the components of business studies. We have office practice, bookkeeping, commerce, keyboarding, and computer studies. In the next chapter and other chapters following, we're going to look into the details of these 5 components of business studies. Now, what I need you to do is just have these at the back of your mind. In due course, we're going to look at the different definitions. Now, what are the career opportunities in business studies? First, to be a secretary. Kofi Annan used to be secretary of United Nations. Now, don't just limit the idea of being a secretary as a small office secretary, but there are so many huge opportunities in being a secretary. Then also an accountant needs to have a high level knowledge of bookkeeping, so that's mostly what you do, bookkeeping. Okay, then a banker, okay, a transporter, computer operator, cashier, clearing agents, stockbroker, economist, and also a marketer. These are very huge opportunities down there for you to graduate. When you graduate, these are very good things for you to do. Now, that's why you need to pay special attention to bookkeeping. Okay. Now, at the end of this chapter, what I need you to do is to click on Take Quiz and answer all the questions following.